guys, it's Christine, also known as Ivy Winter. Thank you for joining me for another Disney video. If you are new here, I make videos every single week about planning trips to Disney World. I do vlogs, I do general travel stuff. So if that's something that interests you, you should hit the subscribe button below. Today, I'm gonna be talking about 5 ways to keep yourself from getting sick when at Disney World. Disney World is a germ haven. Whether you like to admit it or not, there are thousands upon thousands of people who go every single year and who are there when you are there, and it is very, very hard to stay healthy when you are around so many people and so many different germs and all that kind of gross stuff. So I have been a person who has unfortunately gotten sick while there, after there, before there, and then have gone. I promise you I'm not a jerk. I don't try to get other people sick. There have been times where I didn't realize I was sick until I was already, on the plane there, or it was my first night. It has happened a couple times to me, unfortunately. And it's terrible, it's miserable. You don't want to get sick during your trip, especially because it really takes away from the fun of your vacation. And you don't want to get sick when you're coming home either. You just came from this awesome vacation and then you're getting on that plane ride and you're like, uh-oh, I am not feeling so hot. And it really is the worst. So here are some tips to help you prevent getting sick, despite all the people who are just everywhere touching everything and little kids and all their fluids, ugh. Number 1 is hand sanitizer and wet wipes are your best friends. Pack them. They're so important to have in somebody's bag. One person in your party should always have it. While hand sanitizer and wet wipes aren't the perfect way to completely eliminate germs, it is super helpful. You can still use them when you don't have a chance to wash your hands or wash something specific. Sometimes you might find that a seat is a little dirty. You can use a wet wipe to wipe it down. Some people like to use it to wipe down tables before they sit down at quick service. Granted, Disney is very clean in the regard of always having people cleaning up, but if it's just something that will make you feel a little better, it's definitely something you can do. Wet wipes are also great to have in case of spills and stains and something weirdly sticky gets on your hands. Maybe it's the ice cream that you just ate. Maybe it's a mystery stickiness. I don't want to know where you got it from. Keep it to yourself, but you can use some wet wipes to get rid of that. I highly, highly suggest having this in your bag. If you guys have seen my What's in My Disney Bag video, it is one of the things that I always, always, always carry with me. If you don't want to bring a full bag, you can also get hand sanitizer that comes on the little clips. It's really tiny, and you can hang that on like a belt loop. Whatever it is that makes it easy for you to carry it around, you should do it. Number 2, wash your hands every chance you get, but especially before eat it. It can be hard sometimes to want to stop what you're doing when you're running around and riding rides to go to the bathroom and wash your hands. But it is really important to try to do this as much as you can. You don't have to be a crazy person and make a stop in the bathroom to wash your hands between every single ride, but be aware of it, be mindful of what you're touching, and especially wash your hands before you eat. It's very easy to touch a railing when you're waiting online, get germs on your hand. Put your hands on that burger that you just bought for lunch, bring it to your mouth, and you see where I'm going with this. So try the best you can to take some time to go to the bathroom before eating. No matter where it is that you're stopping in, quick service, table service, there's usually a bathroom nearby every single restaurant that Disney has, or in a restaurant if it's table service. So please take the time to go do that, because one of the easiest ways to get sick is by putting your germy hands to your mouth or to your eyes. So keep that from happening, wash them. Number 3, avoid touching things as much as possible. I know it's kind of hard to not touch things, especially in Disney, where a lot of their cues and all of that are, encouraging you to touch things, like Haunted Mansion, for example. But I try to keep in mind of all the other people who've been touching those things. So if your kids are doing it, cool, let them play with it. That's why you have those wet wipes. You can wipe their hands. I think just be aware of what you're touching. If you can avoid sliding your hands down every railing, then don't do that. I wouldn't recommend touching the marbles on the doors in Rock and Roller Coaster. I know everybody does it, and one, I find it just annoying. The sound is so, so annoying. Just, God, no. But also, think about how many other kids and people are rubbing their hands on the marbles of those doors. Like, it's pretty gross when you step back for a second and think about it. So, and you don't have to touch those marbles. It's not a requirement as you pass through the doors, as much as some people probably think it is. So just avoid touching things when you can. And I'm definitely not saying don't have any fun with interactive cues and things like that, but again, going back to my second tip, if you're gonna touch those things, wash your hands when you get off that ride, because a lot of people are touching those things. Get some sleep. Like, really, guys, sleep is a huge part of what keeps us healthy. When your sleep goes out of whack, when you're not on a schedule anymore, that's when you start to feel run down. So even when you're at Disney, get some sleep. I'm one of those people who's known for taking a very early flight to Disney, which means normally getting up 4:35 in the morning my time, hopping on a flight, barely sleeping on the plane because I can't sleep on the plane, and then going to Disney. And what I've learned to do is, whether I like it or not, I should slow down and take a nap before I head to the parks. I need to get myself back into a place where I have the proper energy, or you're running yourself on fumes and it's really easy to get sick that way. So definitely keep a schedule of sleep that is normal for you. Try to. I know it's really tempting to do an extra magic hours in the morning and be up really early and then do an extra magic hours in Magic Kingdom till 3 in the morning. And like, I think that's cool to do one day on your trip, but try not to do it so consistently, because it's a really easy way to run down your immune system and get sick. So try to be on somewhat of a schedule. And number 5, keep up your routine. And if that routine is taking certain vitamins every morning, then make sure that you pack them. Or maybe you take a run every morning or every other day, then take a run at Disney. Do all of the things that you are used to doing at home that are your routine, whether it's exercise or self-care, whatever it might be. Make sure that you stick to that when you're down there. I know you're on vacation, it can be very easy to go off what you typically do, but when it comes to things like that that are actually really helpful for your health, there's a reason why you do them, right? So you should definitely keep them in your itinerary when you're there. Work them in however you need to. And make sure you just kind of keep that routine of exercise, of taking vitamins, maybe you meditate, whatever it is. Make sure you still do that every day that you're in Disney. So those are my 5 ways that I try to keep from getting sick at Disney. I will say that the more that I follow them, the better I feel while I'm there and after. And when I start to not follow them as well, you can be sure I'm coming home with a cold. So take care of yourselves the next time you are at the parks. It's really important for you and for the guests around you so that you're not sick, spreading those germs to someone else. I know we've all kind of been there, and we definitely don't want to ruin your vacation or anyone else's. If you liked this video, then like it. If you like me, then you should subscribe. I make videos every single week, and I really appreciate when you guys spend some time with me. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Bye.